And again, what we have to do as a people, and what I believe the Yeshua's disciple, the narrow way, is for, is to reset. Now, for many of us, that reset phase may have already begun. But as long as we have breath in our lungs, we are not greater than our Master Yeshua. There is always going to be stuff we can learn, we can apply to our lives. There are some things which Yeshua said, which if we have that as the barometer, we all have some way to go. None of us here is commanding the mountain to fly into the sea, for example. But if you have faith as a grain of mustard seed, it will obey, for example. There's some elements in our lives which we need to fine tune. Now, we've dealt with the church, Christianity, the denominations, and this is where we're up to. The fork in the road. We can either go that way and follow the way of men, or we can go the way that Yeshua went. Now, the way that Yeshua went, he told us from the beginning, before we even was born, that's a difficult way. It's a hard way. It's a troubled way. Not because the Father wants to punish us, to be burdensome upon us, but it's because there is a world out there who rejects that way. Who your deeds, if you go that way, shines light upon the deeds of darkness. All you have to do to begin with, and many of you may have experienced this already, start observing the Sabbath in your home. That's when the persecution in your home begins. Start keeping the feasts in your home. That's that pressure cooker turned up another notch. Start doing things which the scriptures actually teach for you to do. And you'll see things in your home, in your workplace, amongst your friends, in your family, change. Not because you've done something wrong, or the Father's certainly not done something wrong, but your deeds begin to make manifest the deeds of other people. Yeshua did some wonderful things. He raised the dead, he fed people, and he liberated them from sickness and disease. And the religious leaders, straight after he did these wonderful works, wanted him dead. From that perspective, you start doing some work, some wonderful things, what are the people going to start saying about you? They're going to start by calling you names to try and discourage you. You're fallen from grace, you're a Judaizer, you're this, that, and the other. Then what else? Maybe they might start causing other people to come against you. And the cycle just goes on and on until, that grain of wheat is put into the ground, it dies in the ground and springs up to fruit everlasting. That's what Yeshua taught. Amen?